What's up everybody, welcome back to the Daynator channel. In today's video we're going to be hanging out with Irwin from 3 Wheels on a Block YouTube channel. Come along with me and my son Aaron as we take a joyride with Irwin in his 2013 Buick Regal GS. I hope you enjoy the ride along as much as I did and all the information I gleaned about this really surprising car from GM. Enjoy the video.
Go ahead and tell you don't mind all the lights flashing in the dash. This thing's got all kinds of little quirky. We got a couple of gremlins in the.
So this thing's a turbocharged 4-cylinder. What's the displacement? Like a 1.3?
It's a 1.8 liter.
1.8?
No, I'm sorry, 2.0. Yeah, 2.0 turbo.
Gotcha.
So this is the most power dense turbo motor that GM came up with.
Gotcha.
And then, of course, they discontinued.
Of course, can't have too much fun.
No. So you're getting too close to the Corvette, buddy.
So what kind of power is it laying down?
So it's a
under boost.
Under boost. Oh yeah. So there's a few different modes. We're in normal driving mode right now. The sport mode.
Oh, we gotta go sport mode.
That ups your boost level a little bit. I think it's so normal mode maybe like 12 pounds. Sport mode is 14, and then there's GS mode.
Ooh. I'm getting goosebumps.
Now we're at 20 pounds of boost, and stiffens the suspension. So I'll just give you an idea what GS mode. I'll ride through here, and it's pretty much like a grainy ride.
Gotcha. Yeah, normal sedan.
Nice and smooth. You know, as smooth as a sport tube suspension can be.
Yeah.
And then when you switch it over to GS mode, you'll notice that you start to feel all the dips and the bumps more.
Yeah, it's a lot stiffer. So the GS mode, is that for Get Spicy?
Yeah, that's a good name for it.
There we go. We got the Get Spicy button pushed. We're no longer law-abiding citizens. We're about to have some fun.
GS is not for grainy sedan, I guess. Yeah, so this car is not really fast out of the hole because it's heavy. In fact, this 2013 Regal weighs more than my 1973 Buick Apollo.
You're kidding.
If you can believe, yes. Outweighs that car by like 600 pounds.
What's this thing got in it that's so heavy? Besides us, passenger and driver.
It's got to be just the chassis, because it's an aluminum, you know, engine, and transmission is mostly aluminum, and so it's got to just be the weight of all the chassis, suspension, sound deadening, all the stuff you don't need in a performance car they put in there.
Yeah.
So that's one thing I can figure. Yeah, aside from my little missing third gear, or second gear, so second gear, that's the second.
Gotcha. Right until you find them.
It just doesn't accept second gear anymore.
Oh, I got you.
And it just happened like that one day. I was driving, I was like, what the heck? And I started reading about it, and it's common if the previous owner missed second gear a lot, the secret will just
toast.
Yeah. So you'll be seeing a new transmission going in this thing on the channel.
All right. Yeah, that gets up and goes.
Yeah, move pretty quick.
Well, that sounds good.
Yeah, she howls for being a 4-banger.
This thing is definitely faster than my Camaro. For now.
And she sticks to the road really well.
Yeah, it handles good.
Yeah, it handles extremely well. I was really surprised at how balanced this car is. And I don't know if it's because of the length or because it's so heavy for one, but she's really well behaved. The only issue that they have ever said about this car is that you'll run out of tires before you ever run out of car.
I understand,
Just
yeah.
keeping it stuck to the road with the rubber. And the only tires that they rave about, like the Michelin Pilot Sport S, I think. I looked those up and I was like,
Pricey?
I don't think I'm going to be putting $2,200 in tires on this thing.
Yikes.
Let's see if I get the back here. That's just a long straight whip. You've already seen what it'll do. So.
Yeah. It's got some get up and go.
Yeah, and it's better, of course, without the little AC load on this little 4-cylinder.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's very deceptive power. So, like, where this thing has where it shines is really on the highway. If you're, doing 55 and go to pass somebody, you'll look down and be like, oh, I just doubled my speed.
Whoa.
I didn't realize I was going that fast.
So when you're driving this thing, have you surprised other drivers on the road, if you know what I mean?
So I had a Ninja pull up beside me on the interstate. I guess he was trying to zip through traffic, and I kind of spotted him coming in my rear view. And I was like, well, there's really not enough room for him to get up here in front of me, so I just kind of popped up a little bit, closed the window so he was safely, getting behind me.
Right.
He looked over at me, traffic cleared, he just gave the fingers, and I said, all right, I'll cross my turn.
Challenge accepted.
Yeah, so you can probably just edit this part out, but somewhere around about 1:45, he looked over. What in the world is that thing? Because he's like, what? Hunched down, and I'm just riding right beside him.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you going somewhere, buddy? Now, as far as top speed on this car, they clocked this thing at the track in Georgia. They were doing a time race. It's like you have to maintain a certain speed during the lap.
Okay.
I think like the speed was 120 mile an hour, so it's a 120 mile an hour race is what they call it. And this came down the back stretch at 162 miles an hour. And I was like, a little Buick?
Wow.
So
That's impressive.
yeah, this thing will scoot. That's crazy.
So what is, this isn't an American-made car, is it?
So this is the Opel Insignia. So it's basically GM's foreign division developed this car, I guess, the European division.
Okay.
And then they rebadged it as a Buick.
So it's technically it is GM.
Yeah, that's
It's a
what
product, okay.
it is. Yeah, so they do make these in Canada, I believe.
Okay, so it is a North America built
Yes,
car.
North America built. They just came in. Well, they brought it over here and took away the goodies because the VXR is the Insignia version of this.
Uh-huh.
It's a bi-turbo or a turbo V6 all-wheel drive. This is a
Okay.
turbo front-wheel drive. So we didn't get the turbo.
So we're getting the shaft of the
Yeah,
Buick GS.
We got the shaft. And I'm sure they did it because they're just weird like that. Apparently GM talked about, well, nobody wants an all-wheel drive turbo four-door sedan. I'm like, but Audi has them all over.
Yeah, they're all over, yeah.
Like, why wouldn't you do that?
Yeah, no kidding.
I know why, because the Cadillac,
Yeah.
the ATS was the ATS4. So that's
Gotcha. They just don't like other brands in the lineup outdoing the other.
Nobody can outdo Cadillac, and nobody can outdo Corvette. That's the rule. That's why
Gotcha.
Pontiac got canned.
Yeah, for real. Which stinks because I really love the Firebird and the Camaro together.
Fire chicken.
Yeah.
That Formula, I guess it was like the 96 model with the 2-round fog lights in the front bumper.
Uh-huh.
Oh, man.
Yeah, those dynamite. So what kind of power numbers then are you talking with that V6? Are you saying it was a twin turbo? Or
I think it was
single
a single turbo V6, and it was 325, 335, something like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
And this thing can scoot. And what I love about it is how well it handles. This thing's got to be a blast to drive.
Oh, it's so much fun. Like when I went, I was looking for an ATS with a 6-speed because I had to have a manual gearbox. And
Yeah.
My downfall, you gotta have that wobbly sticker. I get bored driving, so I found this and I was like, I don't know. It's front wheel drive. I really want a rear wheel drive so I can do burnouts and be ridiculously dumb. And my wife was like, well, just go look at it. So, okay, I went and looked at it and I was like, oh my, wow, man, how did they, man, I really like So I brought it home. I was like, yeah. And this was the first car, newer car that I ever bought.
Wow. So what kind of fuel mileage you get?
Let's see, this thing
when you're not stomping on it.
Surprisingly, it's not terrible. 26, 27, I guess.
Okay, not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad at all.
Considering I'm not doing much highway right now,
Mm-hmm.
and usually I'm driving on roads like this, man, it's not too bad. I'm trying to stay out of the boost, but let's see here.
So what were you saying the numbers were again?
On this?
Horsepower and torque?
I think the paperwork is 272, 295.
Okay.
Let me see if I can hear the turbos.
Yep.
I hear it.
It's got that whistle.
A little whistle there. We need to swap out the intake, then you can really hear it whistle, but that's pretty far down the list since I had transmission issues. I was like, yeah.
Is there a big car car club kind of market that modifies these things? Can you get bigger turbos, bigger intercoolers or anything if it has one?
Yeah, there's a pretty decent market. The U.S. market's kind of puny for these, but it's growing.
I will say, because I've not seen many GSs around.
Yeah, man.
When I do, I think, oh, three wheels would love that one.
Yeah, I've not seen but one in my area, so hit the wrong button there.
Well, thanks for the ride, man. This thing is sweet.
I wish I didn't have a missing second gear. I'd wheel this thing around.
Irwin's 2013 Buick Regal GS is an impressive little car. It packs an awful lot of punch in a small frame. The power really is deceptive. My son said he saw 3 digits on the speedometer. And I gotta tell you, the way that car handles, it did not feel like we were going that fast. If you want to learn more about this Regal GS and other project cars, check out Irwin's YouTube, 3 Wheels and a Block. He's got a plethora of automotive projects on his channel. And if you like what you see, help a guy out. Subscribe to his page. And you'll also want to check him out on Instagram and Facebook. Thanks to Irwin for having us over and checking out your car. That puppy is one sweet ride.